Let us start a new chapter of class 8, that is ideas of our constitution. As we already studied in the previous chapter as what is the meaning of constitution. Constitution is the rules and regulation on which any country can govern. As we all know that for running any institution, for running any country, we need a constitution. In these regard, we already studied the previous chapter. Now we will have to study that what are the ideas of our constitution. Ideas means कि सिद्धांत on which basis our constitution is made up. As before the independence of India, a drafting committee was set up to make a constitution for our country. In this making of constitution, it takes 2 years. Means November 1946, a drafting committee was set up for making of constitution, for drafting of constitution, whose chairperson is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, and the president of that drafting committee is Dr. Rajendra Prasad, the first president of our country. जैसा कि आप लोग भी जानते हो, राजेंद्र प्रसाद हमारे first president थे. So he was the president of that drafting committee, and that drafting committee consists of 7 members. And after so many debates, after so many preview of the several constitution, our constitution was made up. It was the world lengthiest constitution made up, and the world one of the most lengthiest written constitution. वो सिर्फ इसलिए क्योंकि हमारे भारत में किसी भी तरह का कोई भी किसी को भी प्रॉस्पेरिटी में कोई भी ऑब्स्टेकल नहीं है. As we know that in our constitution there are so many religions of the peoples are living. For that, for when the constitution started to be adopted, the drafting committee member started to see the entire constitution of all over the world. ये लोग सभी जगह से इम्पॉर्टेंट सारे कंट्री के कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन हैं, एंड वॉट एवर दे फील it is totally good for our country, for the development of our country, they adopt it. As for example, I am going to explain you that in our country, you see the fundamental right provision is there, which our country adopted from the constitution of the USA. Actually, it was given in the USA constitution. There is the fundamental rights. Fundamental rights like right to equality, right to freedom of speech and expression. राइट्स का फंडामेंटल राइट्स का मतलब होता है कि अगर हमको ये नहीं मिल रहा है, देन फॉर दैट वी कैन गो टू द कोर्ट, एंड द कोर्ट इज देयर, द जुडिशरी इज देयर हु ऑथराइज्ड to see whether all the people of our country getting their rights or not. Then after the parliamentary system was adopted. जैसा कि हम लोग जानते हैं, इंडिया एक कॉलोनी था ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट का लगभग 200 साल से, एंड दैट्स वाई इंडियन गवर्नमेंट ऑल्सो इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ यूके. इन यूनाइटेड किंगडम there was a system of parliamentary system in which the country's representative members joined the parliament, and then they make the constitution, rules and regulation, which the Indian government feel it is too good for our country. As in our country, several sects of the people, several religions of the people, different language spoken of the people are living here. So for it is too necessary, because each religion representative, if come to the parliament, then they think for the development of their goals of life. That's why parliamentary system was adopted, and it was influenced from which country? The United Kingdom, the British government. Then after, one more thing was adopted in our constitution is the directive principle of state policy. It was adopted from the constitution of country Ireland. It also be provided for the development of the people. ये नियम ऐसे थे जिससे राज्य अपने देश के, अपने लोगों के हित के बारे में सोच सकें. Then after the fourth more important feature, that is the 5-year plans and fundamental duties. As we always fight for the rights of ourselves, but when we want right, then we have also duties for that. Then only we can enjoy our rights, and that the Indian government taken from the country, the USSR. In this we have several duties, then only we can have. And what is 5-year plan? As you know that for doing anything, as when we are studying also, we plan for that, how much hours we spend for the which subject. So planning is very necessary. That's why the 5-year plan system was also adopted in our constitution, in which for 5 years the Indian government planned for that. What are their goals of development? How much expenditure they give to which sector? As in the first 5-year plan, the government first give allotment, main aim of development to the agriculture, because at that time most of the Indian people depend on agriculture, involved in agriculture. So the Indian government first think to develop the Indian agriculture so that the Indian people may flourish very well and can develop himself. That's why the 5-year plan was adopted from the USSR. Now let me explain, that is, as if you want to see where is the USSR in present day atlas, you cannot find, because USSR is now not any country. It was split up in several states. Before 1991, this was the country. It was the group of several states, but now it is split up and divided into several states like Russia, Ukraine, etc. Okay. So now again I want to revise you the constitution important feature, like the fundamental rights adopted from the Constitution USA, the parliamentary system adopted from the Constitution of England, the directive principle of state policy adopted from the Constitution of Ireland, the 5-year plans and fundamental duties adopted from the USSR. In our constitution, there are total 448 articles, 12 schedules and 98 amendments. Means in different articles, different rights as well as the rules and regulation stated in our country. At the time of independence, only 395 articles is there, but now it is 448 articles. 12 schedules are given, in which it is detailed that what are the provisions for the different things. Then after 98 amendments. Amendments means reform, improvement. As हमारे कंट्री में कुछ नियम बने at the time of independence, but after few years it was found that there should be more reformation. In this regard, the amendments was made. There is a provision for the correction of our constitution, that is amendments. मीन्स कुछ भी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में ऐसा नियम बना हो जिसमें कुछ फेर बदल किया जा सकता है, इसके लिए भी प्रोविज़न है, दैट इज़ द अमेंडमेंट्स. तो टिल टुडे 98 अमेंडमेंट्स इट्स देयर. नाउ वो preamble, as you always heard that the Indian preamble is the introduction of the constitution, introductory of the constitution, which say that which type of constitution we people have. ये constitution का summary होता है. It in a very few line it say that what type of constitution we have. As you always heard, we the people of India solemnly सेक्युलर, लिबर्टी, फ्रेटर्निटी, जस्टिस। तो ये बताता है व्हाट द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया हैविंग। So the preamble is the introductory of constitution. This is the summary of our constitution in few lines. If anyone asks you that what is the constitution, through preamble we can easily understand what is our constitution. Now we will have to discuss that what are the important features of our constitution, what are the important aspects of our constitution. For that, let us start from the first topic, that sovereignty. Sovereignty means that in our country we are free to go anywhere, to do job anywhere, and if we want to study anywhere, suppose if we want to study out of the states, we can go easily. For that we never need any permission, because it is our country and we never need. So sovereignty means that we are free to move, not to move only. If we want to have the business in other state, for that also we can go. If we want to get education in other state, then also we can go. For that we never need of any permission. Actually in our state, in our country, earlier Jammu Kashmir have different provision, but now it is also included. It don't have any special constitution. Earlier it was there that if anyone want to have the plot of land in Jammu Kashmir, nobody can purchase except the people of Jammu Kashmir. But now in India we can purchase anywhere, any land, we can have the education anywhere, we can go anywhere in search of job or anything. Means our country is the only one, and each and everybody is completely free. Nobody should worry about this. If they have opportunity, they can go and go there. Now the second thing is socialism. Socialism का हिंदी वर्ड है समाजवाद. Samajwad means each and every people is equal before law. Here we don't get any extra provision on the basis of caste, on the basis of religion. We have the equal status, equal opportunity. If we are qualified, if any people are qualified, can do anything. It doesn't matter whether they belong to minority or they belong to forward class. As in our country, earlier it was detailed that the person who belong to that caste, they can do that type of job. Now it is not. Our constitution never allow anything never allow any permission on the basis of religion or on the basis of groups of the people. Each and everybody can enjoy all the opportunity of the life without any barrier. So this is the socialism, and that's why in India there is a provision of rule of law. What is rule of law? Rule of law means each and everybody is equal before law. If any bureaucrats done any mistake, the same punishment be given to that people also who belong to the lower caste. Means nobody is above the law. The third point is secularism. Secularism means each and everybody is free to adopt any religion. Means each and everybody is completely free. Nobody can force anyone that to adopt that type of religion or that type of, or if you adopt this religion you will get this special rights. No, never be happen. If anyone force, then the constitution have the provision they should punish it. And the fourth is democracy. Democracy, as you all already studied in class 7, but still after that I want to explain you. Democracy is the system of the people in which people adopt the persons, leaders, parliamentary representative. So democracy means of the people, for the people and the by people. That the definition you already learned, but still I am explaining you because it is the provision of our constitution. For voting rights, the government given universal adult franchise right, means the people who are of 18 years or above 18 years can cast their vote and elect their representative, that is democracy. It does not matter from which group, from which class they belong. So, it is the provision. Fifth one is federalism. Federalism means in our country run on the basis of two levels, that is central level and state level. Actually in our country there is three tier of government, as the local government also govern, but in constitution there is two systems, a state list as well as the concurrent list, union list, state list and concurrent list, in which different branches given to different priority given, as for example defense category given to the state government, means the central government only can decide that what are the rules and regulation made for the defense sector and for foreign affairs. Some organs of departments given to the state like agriculture, education, marriage disputes, etc. So, it means that in our country, the country governed at two levels, that is the central level and state level, and some things are also given on which both the government decide and plan for the development.